Hello and welcome to my channel. As many as 600 former Israeli soldiers or defense officials, including some of the top former Israeli spy leaders, they wrote a letter to US President Donald Trump urging him to stop Israel's war on Gaza. Now the question arises, why can't they write such a letter to their own prime minister? Because one of the signatory to this letter I am talking about is former Israeli prime minister. Not only that, but one official is former Mossad chief Tamir Pardo, former Shin Bet or Shabak chief, which is Israel's internal security agency, former chief Ami Ayalon, former Prime Minister Ehud Barak, and former Defense Minister Moshe Yaalon, among others. Now, what they wrote in this letter is, quote unquote, Netanyahu is leading Israel and the hostages to doom. They went on to say, another quote, at first this was just a war, a defensive war, but when we achieved all military objectives, this war ceased to be just war, said Ayalon, one of the signatories. Like I told you, there were around 600 people. And the former top leaders, head of commanders for Israel's security, which is CIS group, which has urged the government in the past to focus on securing the return of the hostages. Their main objective or focus is to secure the release of hostages which are being held by Hamas. Stop the Gaza war on behalf of CIS, Israel's largest group of former IDF generals and Mossad, Shin Bet, police and diplomatic corps equivalents. We urge you to end the Gaza war. You did it in Lebanon, time to do it again in Gaza. This is what they said in their letter. This is the crux, basically, in their letter to Donald Trump. Now the question is, like I said, why can't they ask the same question, or why can't they write the same kind of letter to their own prime minister? Here is the catchword. Because if Donald Trump is able to stop Gaza war, which he will one day, then he will be much more qualified candidate for Nobel Peace Prize. On the other hand, Donald Trump has once again claimed that he has stopped 5 wars, and he mentioned a few wars, including India-Pakistan war for the 30th time in just 2 months. Can you imagine that for the 30th time he claimed that he is the one who stopped the war between India and Pakistan on May 10th this year? And another war he claims to have stopped is Rwanda and DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. And Donald Trump claimed in his press talks that this war was going on for the last 31 years and it claimed 70 million lives. This is what he claimed. And then Donald Trump claimed that he stopped Cambodia and Thailand war. He stopped Israel and Iran war, of which he was part of. Basically, it was Donald Trump's approval after which Netanyahu attacked Iran. It wasn't without Donald Trump's approval. Finally, when Netanyahu pleaded Donald Trump to stop this war, Donald Trump stopped the war. I don't know which is the fifth war Donald Trump is talking about, because I have already mentioned India-Pakistan conflict, Israel and Iran conflict, and then Rwanda and DRC and Cambodia and Thailand. Now the problem is that if Donald Trump can stop 5 wars, according to him, why can't he stop 2 more wars? One is Russia-Ukraine war, and the other is Israel war on Gaza. Rather, it's a genocide. So far, more than 60,000 innocent people have been killed. And the letter I was mentioning, it clearly says that Hamas does not pose any strategic threat to the state of Israel. Yet Donald Trump is unable, he is failing to stop these 2 wars. Maybe he would be able to stop one war, that is Israel and Gaza war, if he can, at the end of the day, he can prevail upon Netanyahu, which seems quite difficult, because Donald Trump wants to win Nobel Peace Prize by hook or by crook. And I don't know why he is obsessed with it, but this is the fact that Donald Trump is claiming to stop wars time and again, but at the same time, he is failing to stop 2 wars that he said before he became president that he would stop them. Thank you for watching.